Hello, guys. Welcome back. So, this is one retrograde that, even though it's been crazy and frustrating, and I really had to think on my feet, Loki's really helping me through it. So, I had something come up last Friday. No, the Friday before last. I got some exciting news in the mail. I was like, oh no, it's taken care of. I got a letter in the mail today. That's taken care of that already, and I'm like hearing thumps and bangs. He's really excited today. Um, that already kind of to me, him getting that done, that paid off the tails, right? And then I made something and I had brought it up to YouTube and I was watching it and I didn't like it. I didn't think the quality was good enough. I mean, sometimes, very rarely, something happens when you make recordings. And it was pretty darn noticeable. He was like, "Oh, it's okay." But I was like, "No, no, let me eat." We made Norse African stew to celebrate the thing he helped me with. I said, "Let me eat." And I ate, and then I went back in there and I fixed that. Looks Sounds great. And just as I'm getting that, fixed and I'm, getting everything done, I hear the guy cutting my lawn, and I'm like, he can't be here. He was just here last week. And then I'm looking out, and I go out, and there's a guy cutting my lawn. It's not the guy I normally have, but there's a guy cutting my lawn. I go check my calendar. I write the guy's check out. I put it out, and I'm like, this guy's, he's double dipping, and he knows every 2 weeks. And I, s- I finally catch this guy. I say, hey, tell your boss, you know, all right, I'm gonna pay you for the work you did, but no more this year because you already did twice this month, and I can't afford you to do any more. He goes, well, my boss gave me a list, and I come in and I call my guy and I say, hey, look, your guy was here and I paid him, but I don't appreciate it. He's like, what guy? I'm saying, your guy that you gave the list with my house on to cut the lawn. He's like, no, 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 no. And he's like, stop that check. And I'm like, what do you mean? Long story short, this guy works for someone else. I go back outside, get the check off this guy. The guy's boss is talking to him. He came to the wrong house, cut the wrong lawn. And, my guy says, keep him there, keep him there. My guy shows up. His boss is like telling him to skedaddle because he just made a mistake and he gave my money back. So no harm, no foul. He just made a mistake. My guy shows up and he's like, hey, buddy, what you doing? You friendly guy. I mean, he looks like he could crack you in half, but he is a friendly guy. And he goes, my boss gave me this thing, and my you know, thing sent me here. His GPS said I'm here, so got my lawn cut for nothing. And I turned to my guy and I said, well, hey, I got the check back. Turned out I didn't sign it anyhow. But I said, I got the check back. You know, since he just cut it now, can we set, you were supposed to come next week, can we set it whatever? He's like, no, 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 no. He says, I'll make it 2 weeks from now because you just got it cut. He said, I was going to give you this week off anyhow. And he was going to come next week, but then it will be 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, yes. So Loki saved me grass cutting. So he got me my grass cut for nothing. And I'm like, best God ever. And real timidly, he and Hermes have been coming around because Hermes had done some stuff and stuff had gotten stolen off of me at one point. And Hermes is like, have we paid his back yet? I'm like, yeah, you're fine. He goes, well, what about Loki? And I'm like, yeah. He saved me from what could have been really serious that we had to take care of through the mail. That could have been really serious. I said that more than paid for the tails alone, but he just got my grass cut for nothing. So I said, yeah. And I said, hey, buddy, we might get some good news. We might get a paycheck this month. I said, whatever you like, you can think about having. So he's thinking about it. He's considering it because he has any option in the world as long as it's within reason. So, he really came through. Usually a retrograde is really tough on everyone, and this has been a lot of things where it came out good, but it was crazy at first. Like the groceries came yesterday, but the one was broken into. I'm getting that tomorrow. The replacement should arrive tomorrow. Something else is arriving tomorrow that Odin insisted I order, so that's arriving tomorrow. So Everything's been going crazy, but I've been able to think on my feet, which isn't like me. I usually have a panic attack and shut down, but I've been able to think on my feet. I've been able to handle stuff, so it's actually been pretty remarkable. And I share stuff with you guys like that, not so you think, "Oh, I'm so jealous," or that you think that has to happen to me. But to show you, yeah, there are going to be days, weeks, months where nothing significant happens in your life, and then there's going to be something like this that I know is like a once in a lifetime thing. He helped me on that thing, and then he got my grass cut for free because why did the guy's GPS lead him? He said it was right in the middle of the road, and I'm like, okay. And he just started cutting the lawn. My guy was like, "Well, why'd you let him cut the lawn?" I said, "He just drove up and started cutting my lawn. I'm like inside working, and I hear a lawnmower going." And he got it settled out. So I got my lawn cut for nothing. So that helps out. And I appreciate Loki did that. And I looked at him and I said, "Hey buddy, sometimes you're an adult god." And he goes, "Yeah, how about that?" He's a full grown god, but he can be like a kid with me sometimes and like all the stuff, but he took it seriously, he took it to heart. He, got the free grass cutting, so I am happy. So that helps out around the house. It really does. Every little penny helps. So we got that done. Maybe we'll see a check this month. Maybe we won't. We have to wait until 10th to the 12th before they tell us, and then you get paid later in the month. That's no trade secret. Anyone that has a channel knows that. And you all guys all have channels, so you would know. So it's been a crazy retrograde, but Loki's helping me through it, and he wants me to add on to the end. How do we add this on without giving too much away? Just members vote. 4 members have voted already. Maybe by the time this is up, all 8 members will have voted. As long as we get a majority of people that voted, we can try to figure out like which way it should go. But we would prefer all 8 of you to get a chance to vote. Let's be clear, but vote, and we'll make the deciding vote. If there's a tie, you'll get to vote on something. I think you're gonna like it. It's the thing that we worked on. I didn't think it was good enough, and then we worked on it again. So you guys get to vote on that, and you get to make a decision with the channel. It's something we offer to members. So if you want to become, get to make decisions like that, we just do it out of the blue. We don't announce them. It's not even listed in the membership. But we like to give members like a little extra value, just like we like to ask patrons, if they have any feedback. So, if you're supporting the channel in some way, shape, or form, or you just want to throw something in the tip jar or make a request, it's all good. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.